Three former drug and alcohol addicts who were recovering at the Eden House Foundation Rehabilitation Center have returned to the streets after the facility was controversially closed down by the County Government of Nairobi.
Governor Mike Sonko claims that this is as a result of corruption by a former senior official at City Hall, adding that he will give 300,000 shillings as compensation on humanitarian grounds.
Seth Olale with the latest twist in a tussle that has left 15 beneficiaries homeless.
His demeanor and mannerism tell a bit of a deeper tale. A tale that was headed for a brighter future, but now, with Friday's controversial closure of Eden House Foundation Rehabilitation Center, this hope for a bright future has been dimmed into uncertainty, harboring feelings of devastation and hopelessness in Charles Matadia. Charles, a former student of the Rehab Center who eventually sank into drug addiction, is among 3 beneficiaries that were recovering at the facility. For those who might not be familiar with Charles' exploits in the art and culture platform, having even just a brief watch of the hit movie Nairobi Half-Life would clearly tell you his worth. Charles conceptualized and single-handedly scripted the locally produced movie whose praises have been sung and recited right from when it premiered.
I want an audition.
However, the script of his life turned into a new, darkening scene of indulgence in drugs, making him end up at this facility in June 2017.
They brought him to our place. We stayed with him for 3 months. We helped him reconstruct his life, and he was very positive while there. And we took him to the halfway house where he started the reintegration program. While there, he did a few jobs here and there, and he actually became our point man at City Park halfway house.
But Charles is not alone. Sam Irungu, a former alcohol addict, has been directly affected by the closure of the rehab center.
I've just walked from Gara. I slept in a guest house, and those places are they are trigger to me because I am a drunkard, I'm an alcoholic. I can easily go back to the drinking. I'm very worried about my life now.
Responding to the closure of the facility through social media, Nairobi Governor Mike Sonko blamed a former senior official at City Hall for fraudulently issuing a fake letter of allotment to the directors of the rehab center. Sonko further says that he is willing to grant 300,000 shillings to enable the center to be relocated. Apart from Eden House Foundation Rehabilitation Center, Sonko claims that cartels have illegally grabbed section of City Park, including this 5-acre flower garden, a water borehole meant to serve residents of Parklands and Westlands, as well as a section of the market which is located right at the entry of the park. As the back and forth battles between cartels and the county government play out, they're stamping on the hopes of former drug and alcohol addicts who are feared may return to the streets if the problem is not resolved soon. Medication, food, shelter and clothing are among the basic commodities needed urgently by the affected beneficiaries of the Eden House Foundation Rehabilitation Center, even as the County Government of Nairobi engages with directors of the center over the stalemate. Seth Olale, NTV, City Park.